it now, and Donovan appears to be very anxious for this fray. But he's going up against a second-generation par excellence in Brad Armstrong. Armstrong in the blue trunks, and very cautiously feeling each other out. Now move into a collar and elbow situation up in the ring rope. Brad Armstrong forces Donovan back, and Donovan suddenly taking advantage of that situation. Good spin under takedown. Brad watching his man carefully once again. The referee, Bill Alfonso. Side headlock. Good chain series here by Donovan, but Armstrong, good reversal, and then Armstrong gets him into a snapmare and takes him back to the canvas. And we're happy to have been joined by the Southern boys right now, the Florida Tag Team Champions, and that, of course, Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong. And, of course, Steve, I know you must be mighty glad to see your brother Brad.
Oh, I am. It's been a while since I've seen old Brad. You know, he's my brother. We're blood and everything, and looks like things in this Florida area are really going to heat up. We got a lot of new names in here. The big man Dusty Rhodes is back. No telling what's going to happen. Mike Rotundo, Barry Windham, just to name a few. It looks like, kind of looks like the sides are going to even up a little bit now, good versus evil. A lot of irons in the fires, you know what I mean, Gordon?
One thing you're going to have to watch out for, let me warn you right now in advance, J.J. Dillon is here. And J.J. Dillon is the administrator for the Four Horsemen, as you know, Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, and Ole, and Arn Anderson. And, of course, I guess sort of on a probationary status with him right now is Lex Luger. So there are going to be some tag teams looking after you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Gordon. You know, we came here for one reason. That's to win the Florida Tag Team title. And we did do that. And we're ready to take on all comers. Right now, we're watching Brad Armstrong. He's a tremendous wrestler. You know, his father, Bob, got Stevie and Scotty. That's a great wrestling family, you know, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Glad to be Stevie's partner.
Good move, and it is Armstrong back on his feet, quick as a cat.
Yeah.
Take nothing away from Donovan. This man move. Donovan single leg pickup now. And trying to go for that figure four, buddy.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Chic Donovan, of course, has about 16 years of professional wrestling experience, so he does have experience over Brad Donovan. But then Brad Armstrong, sorry. But then you look at the background of Brad Armstrong. You know, I've wrestled his father. I can't count the times I've wrestled their father. Bob Armstrong is one of the great wrestlers of all time. And so taking all that into consideration, Brad and Steve Armstrong have been wrestling on the mat with their father, learning the wrestling moves since they were just barely learning to walk. And so right now I give a lot of credibility to Brad Armstrong in the ring there. He's held numerous regional titles at the time that he has been professional wrestling, and he's well on his way to some of the great matches.
Well, his sights, of course, are set on Ric Flair, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Superstar Billy Dundee, of course, has the Mod Squad, and that's a team that you two fellows definitely have to look out for.
So, Jeff, I've heard a lot about this team, the Mod Squad. They say they got kicked off the force in New Orleans. They were for police brutality or something. Well, that sound pretty brutal, but, you know, us two boys are from the South. Just a couple of good old boys, and we know how to fight Southern style, and if it comes to that, brother, that's what it's going to be then.
Well, maybe we'll find out in the Thunderdome on the 15th in Daytona Beach. Meanwhile, it's Chic Donovan keeping the side headlock now on Brad Armstrong. Armstrong, at this point in time, has to be figuring number one, an escape, number two, a counter, but he was taken over the hip lock takedown, but goes into a head scissors, and so Donovan finds himself on the receiving end at this particular moment. Donovan tried to extricate himself. Brad Armstrong keeps the pressure on him. Remember, this match, one fall, a 10-minute time limit. And he does escape, comes up with a side.